after doing one of these 4 hunt kind of questy thingies, I kind of want to see the rest. So I'm gonna go Sage and Giott, the dwarf, the small dwarf whose face and head are entirely covered by hair. Has kind of like a purple. Oh, what's that hat called? That you can see. It's from like the like 80s maybe. Like it comes. It's like a bell-shaped hat. It's got like Viking horns on the side for some reason, and he seems to have a staff. Or oh, that's a 2-handed hammer, a spiky 2-handed hammer. Okay, cool. All right, what you got for me, Giott? Traditions and Travails. I like it when they do something that actually, makes me really excited to do off the beaten path, like not part of the storyline specifically, but also really cool. Traditions and Travails starts now. Cutscene. I'm probably gonna have to do an accent, and it's not gonna be good, and I'm so sorry. Go, go, go. Says Giott. Turns to us. It's like Vivi. All you can see are the like blackness and then 2 glowing red eyes underneath. That's so cool. Don't you know better than to sneak up on a dwarf mid-flagging? Or maybe it's like more like this. No, not even a proper greeting either. Look here. It looks like Vivi. It's crazy. Lally-ho. The name's Giott. 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 My choices are Lally-ho. Or Lally-ho, or Lally-ho? Or what? What the ho? What the who? I'm gonna go with Lally-ho. It's the same, like, kind of angular wave that he did. See, now that's a greeting. Lally-ho's aside, just what are you anyway? I dare say I'd remember someone like yourself if we'd ever met. You're from the same strange land as the Crystal Exarch, you say? Well, well, well. He's an odd sort, the Exarch is. He knows things, right? And he's got some sort of mystical power. Don't suppose you're the same, are you? Because I could use someone with the power the likes of which this world has never known. I'm hunting sin eaters, you see. Well, one in particular. You tap your chest a couple times like, I got this, I'm your girl. A healer, and not half bad at the job, eh? I like your confidence. And I wish I could take your word for it, since you sound like just what I'm looking for, but I have to ask you to prove it. I know I'm jumping in and out of the accent, even if it's any good in the first place, it's probably not, but there's no need for that. Listen here, the Sin Eater I hunt ain't your average abomination. You can't blame me for wanting to make sure that I'm not leading you to your grave. That would be bad for the both of us. So you get yourself on over to the Forest of the Lost Shepherd, and we'll see what you've got. I have no idea where that is. Do I? Is that where I came in? The first time? We're about to find out. Accompaniment node. Lally-ho. Oh, I've not been here so far. No, I've been to Fort Jube. Let's just take the 160 teleport. I don't think I'm doing as bad a job at the accent as... It's obviously still not great, but it's okay. It's okay to suck at things. Bjorn, delivery Moogle. Running along on my black chocobo is so much fun. I love. Whoa. The weird way this, like, these skirts, like long dress skirts, fan out on either side of this chocobo with obviously with my legs on either side of the chocobo. You're not sitting like side saddle like a lot of ladies do in like medieval kind of stuff, because they're not sitting with like, well, I'm not gonna explain it because I don't know if I know the exact reason, but I think it has to do with exposing too much like of their legs because of how dresses work. I was gonna say another thing as well that would not be kosher, so I'm gonna stop where I'm at. All right, Giott. I'm Giott. No, I lost it. Alright, cutscene. He's in the middle of like a crossroads. Oh, mercy. Fuck, I lost it already. Glad you found the place alright. Oh god, I don't remember what it is. It was just like 2 seconds ago. Now for the prey. He looks off into the distance and sees like a red-skinned, tall-backed lizard kind of beast. That'll do. He runs off. It's like a red kind of bear lizard. Now I just take a deep breath and... Hey, your mother was a hobgoblin and you ain't much to look at neither. Come here and face me, you craven shite. And the... Oh, it's like a weasel bear. Yeah, it's a big old weasel bear. That's red furred. He just waves at it as it starts to run at him. Oh. Cutscene goes dark. And Giott is on the ground, having been bested by the weasel bear. He seems... Oh... Weasel bear turns to me now. Though Giott lies prone, the creature appears indisposed to cease its rampage. It seems that it will have to be dealt with. You just kind of shrug. It's go time, baby. Saved you a place at the table. Wait, where'd it go? Hey, weasel bear. I'll give myself the cardia. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everybody was cardia fighting. Can I heal you, Giott? I'm gonna try. Nope, just hits me. Okay, it's fine. I wish I had some spell haste, because this feels really slow. You know what I do have is... I don't get to use this very often. Toxicon. It does a lot. Oh, that does more too. Phlegma does a good amount of damage. Damn, dude. Alright, the weasel bear that stands on its two hind legs, by the way, as opposed to like mostly four-footed. We'll talk to Giott here. We'll heal him. What if I didn't want to? You can give me an option. Giott stands up. Ha! See, that wasn't so bad. Fuck, what was that? I reckon that I broke 3 or 4 ribs, so and at least 1 femur there. But my bones feel just fine now. Better than before, actually. And that beast gave you no trouble. Seems that you're just what I was looking for after all. What I'm looking for, sorry. We can talk about the rest back at the Crystarium over a drink or 3. The folks at the Wandering Stairs know how to keep them coming. Meet me there. If I had it, I have for sure lost it. But I will return back to the Crystarium. Aye. Jolly good shit. No, fucking fuck. I hate this. Being bad at stuff is sucking me. I hate it. I feel like I was doing okay in the beginning. I would love to hear what, if they did a voice actor for him, I would love to hear what they came up with, and then it was approved by, you know, the company, the writers, whatever. Cutscene talking to Giott at Giott. Go, 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 burp. That was a burp. I couldn't burp on. I'm sorry. There we go. Sorry. I'm sorry if that grossed anybody out. There ain't nothing like a flag in a vial after a well-earned victory. That's a little. I think I'm back to it. Did you hit your head? Or you didn't do anything? Did you hit your head? Oh yes, and hard. The beast gave me a trouncing. Really exceeded my expectations, as did you. Ha! Whatever you want to call what we just did. Oh fuck, what am I doing? What we just did. Doing it helped us understand each other, sure enough. I've seen that you're a masterful fighter, and you've learned that I'm fearless as the stone. And so a fellowship is forged. Cutscene goes dark, and we probably see our... Oh, it's the white mage gal, I think. Now that I'm sure you won't get yourself killed, I can tell you about the Sin Eater I'm after. It's one of the so-called cardinal virtues. Sophrosine. That's S as in Sam, O, P as in Paul, H, R, O, S as in Sam, Y, N as in Nancy, E. Sophrosine. And it's a nasty piece of work. Each of the virtues looks like one of those fools who brought the flood upon us, but this one takes after the worst of the bunch. Lammet, disgrace to all Dwarvenkind. Oh, they call Lalafel Dwarves here. Okay. I don't remember. I know that it was gone over just one time. But... So it is a Lalafel, but they call him Dwarf. Okay. So it looks like a female Lalafel, blonde-haired, the white mage. It was their healer. Knowing that one of our own people was a warrior light is bad enough, but Sulfurcine being out there looking all dwarf-like, well, it don't help matters. A cursed thing. The Council of Elders, they didn't want to live with the shame of Lamet's sins no more. So the head of the council, the eldermost elder, stay with me here, gave me this job. Hunt down Sulfurcine, slay it, see that it don't keep sullying our good name. Cutscene goes back to us in the bar. I'm our strongest warrior, so if anyone's going to do it, it has to be me. That's fine. I'm more than up for a contest of might. The problem I'm having, though, is that Sulfurcine keeps healing itself, and it's, well, deeply annoying. I suppose it's because Lamet herself was some kind of master of the art, but Sulfurcine's healing is so powerful that she... I don't know, I'm doing strong bad now. That no matter how hard I whack it, I can't leave a scratch. To make matters worse, it also flies around, carefree as you please, resurrecting other sin eaters. We'll be up to our eyeballs in them forever if we can't do something about those curative powers. God, what am I doing? That's where you come in, right? Yes? Lamet doesn't deserve your scorn, you know. Lamet doesn't deserve your scorn, you know. Listen, I know you have your own ways, and that's just fine. But whether you care much for dwarven honor or not, you have to agree that a sin eater that can raise its fellows from the grave is a danger to us all. As for Lamet, you should know that being a dwarf is about respecting tradition, and she never did. Never. You might not have heard, but the tales say that Lamet roamed the land. Without her helm, she willingly showed her face to those who weren't kin. She knew full well that it would dishonor her and us all, but she did it anyway. Then there's the part about bringing doom on all the world. Not one of our taboos, really, but it's generally frowned upon. And now she's back, face bare to the world, a sin eater. What could make a dwarf go so wrong? But we have ale to drink and sin eaters to hunt. In that order. You healed my body, sure enough, but I'll need a few more flagons to restore my vigor. And by a few, I mean about 100. Come and find me later. Again, I can only apologize for my horrible attempts at this accent. I'm gonna keep doing it. Alright, we will do the next quest, but I'm trying to keep these all separate because I can. The quote-unquote sponsor for this video is Old Wisconsin Beef Sausage Snack Sticks. Keep them in the fridge because they need to be. It's one pack for all of them. They're delicious. Sometimes it's all I have for dinner. After meat fills you up better than carbs and bread and all that shit does. So anyway, buy a bag of these, try them out. Very inexpensive, very delicious. I'll see you next time.